Well, good morning. It is Thursday morning, very early, 6:32, and I'm on my way to work, but I wanted to share something very exciting with y'all. Yesterday, I went and interviewed for a teaching position that I have been wanting for a very long time. As some of you know, if you've been watching my channel for a while, I'm retiring at the end of May of this year, and so I'm retiring from public school, but I have been wanting to teach in a Christian private school, and it's kind of been, a dream, a goal of mine for years, is that one day I would retire from public school and be able to go and teach at a Christian school, because that's really where my heart is. And so I interviewed yesterday for this wonderful Christian school, and I got it. So I was so excited, and I had already resigned myself. There's just so many things about what happened yesterday that showed me God's hand was all over this. Number one, I'm always nervous at interviews. I really hate interviewing, and I've had to do it many times in my life, and I've never enjoyed it. But this time, I just went into it with the attitude that God has already decided if I'm going to be at that school or not. And I'm going to the interview, and basically He's going to show me and tell me what I should say, and the questions that He gives to the people that are interviewing me, and it will happen if it's meant to happen. I do my part and everything. God doesn't want me to just sit back and wait for lightning to strike me. Not saying that, but He wants me to trust Him that if it was meant for me, then it's going to happen, and if He has something else in mind for me, then that wouldn't have worked out. And that's happened many times in the past. Something I thought, I was supposed to do that, and found out later, and I just got heartbroken that I didn't get a job or whatever that I thought I was supposed to get. And then me not getting that job led me to something that was really better. Well, yesterday morning, I was kind of just got up early, and I was scrolling through Facebook, and I came across this live prayer worship that I watch sometimes. Usually these days I'm already at work before it comes on. It comes on at 6:40, from 6:45 to 7, and so usually I'm already at work, and I haven't been able to watch it lately. But I thought, well, I have time today because I just took the day off, and I watched it. And as they're doing like the worship time and whatever, people are putting in the comments different prayer requests, praises, and whatever. And there's hundreds on there. And so I put on there in the comments, I have a very important job interview today at a Christian school, and I just would ask for prayer that, whatever God has in mind for me, that it will be very clear to me. And if I'm supposed to be there, then that will happen, and I'll know. And if not, then I'll understand that that's basically, I was praying for my acceptance of whatever happened. And like I said, there were hundreds of comments, and they started reading a few of the prayer requests, less than 10. They were naming in specific prayer requests. And I was shocked that they called out mine, because there were so many, and there was mine, and they called it out, and they prayed specifically for that, for what I had asked. And I was like, that's actually happened before. On that very same prayer and worship, when I was going through a really hard time. Now there's the train, sorry if you heard that. But anyway, that's such a God thing to me. And He makes it so clear when He puts something in front of me. And so anyway, that prayer request was there, and people were praying for me. And then of course I had some of my friends at work that knew about this, that were praying for me, and my sister and sister-in-law and my brother and some other family, they were all praying. Anyway, I went to this interview, and most of the questions that they asked me, I wasn't caught off guard. I knew they were going to ask about, my testimony and things like that. That didn't catch me off guard. And then so many things that I have learned through working in public school came out in that interview that, they loved, that my experience and everything with that. So anyway, I had to interview with 4 people there at the table in addition to me, and that was a little unnerving, but honestly, I have to tell you, I never felt the nerves. And 2 of these people, it was very hard to read what they were thinking. 2 of them, it was a little bit, I could kind of tell that they liked some of my answers, but the other 2, it was I couldn't tell at all. And so anyway, I was on my way home from the interview. It took about an hour. I was on my way home, and I called my sister to let her know how it went. And the principal called me while I was on the way home. And she said, I know you're on your way home, but I just didn't want you to get home and, be wondering and worrying. And so she said, we would love if you would be part of our family here. And I was beside myself, and I was like, oh my gosh, if you're serious, yes, and thank you so much, and you will not regret it. Anyway, I got such a good vibe from everybody there, and I am beyond excited. I am so excited for this new season in my teaching career. And there's one more goal that I have at some point. It'll be years in the future, I'm sure, but one more goal that I have that I hope to one day do is to go back to the little elementary school that I attended. And once I'm fully retired, I would like to go there maybe once a week and just volunteer, because I love that little school so much. And that's in Dallas, so it would have to be a volunteer thing where I can go and I can take my time, not rushing to kill myself to get over there. But that's one more goal in my life that has to do with teaching that I would love to do. Just go over there once a week, listen to kids read, or help kids with their writing, or whatever they want me to do, filing books away in the library, whatever. I would just love to do that. But I wanted to just share with you guys this exciting news that I got this job that's just a dream job for me. So, yeah, I'm really happy. And today's Thursday, so I've got Thursday and Friday of this week, and then I'm gonna hopefully have a wonderful weekend working in my yard, and it's gonna be beautiful weather here. So I'm one of these people that I've been through a lot of tough times throughout my life, a lot. Very hard things that I've been through, and especially about a year ago, went through some very seriously hard things. And so when a really good time like this comes along, I do not take it for granted. I am very happy today, and I'm going to relish in it and enjoy it while I'm on the upswing. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and if you are going through some hard things right now, just know from one that's experienced it, and trust me, if you knew, which maybe I'll share some of that at some point, but if you knew everything that I have been through with my family, my kids, my job and things, I've been there, and my heart goes out to anybody that's going through a tough season right now, whether it's your health, a wayward child, or just a hard time, if you're having, just issues with depression or things like that. So I just want you to know that those things aren't permanent. That, life just kind of goes up and down, and right now I'm on an up, and I'm going to enjoy it. And if you're in a down right now, just hang in there, because an up is coming, and just keep being faithful, pray to the Lord that He will walk with you through it, because He definitely will. And then be thankful for the things that you do have. I try to do that. But thank you guys for going on this journey with me. I hope you have a wonderful Thursday, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.